40 drivers entered this competition hopeful of winning the championship. Now, only 4 remain. These drivers have been through highs and lows. But here they are, competing for the Suncorp Cup Series Championship. Henry Waters, winning at Phoenix to make his way into the chase. Nicholas Grattan, his final appearance in NR 2003 racing. With 2 wins already under his belt, can he turn it into a championship? Torrendita, this driver slid under the radar in his win at Pocono and is no doubt the underdog in this championship campaign. And Patrick Schamberger, won at Talladega to snatch a spot in the chase, got a win stolen at Bristol, but bounced back at Kentucky to secure his spot in the Championship 4. 4 drivers enter, but only one will prevail. Welcome to Homestead, Miami. Hello and welcome to the Suncorp Cup Series for the final time. We're here at Homestead, Miami. I'm Isaac, and I'm here with Logan,
yeah.
or as known on YouTube, LJB Trick Shots and Sports.
Yep, just change that.
But yeah, we're here for 134 laps, 200 miles, the Ford EcoBoost 200, the championship race, and 4 drivers are in contention for the championship. Those 4 being the 88 of Patrick Schamberger, the 23 of Henry Waters, the 43 of Nicholas Grattan, and the 44 of Torrendita. So, without further ado, one thing I should say before we start is that welcome to the first full race recording since the All-Star race. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get this race underway with the starting command and the starting lineup. These drivers will be starting up their engines, and we're going to have a look at the starting lineup for the final race of the season. Patrick Schamberger starting on pole. Alongside him is 32 of Dane DeVoyes. In the, you're going to hear a little bit of a voice boost. There you go. In the second row, you have the 2 of Jackson Crowder and the 78 of Brett Garrett. Row 3, you have the 10 of Haley DeVoyes and the 4 of Jackie Lotterman. Row 4, you have the 21 of Bill Colby and the 1 of Panasonic Cup Series. Row 5, and whoops, sorry about that. Row 5, you have the 24 of Parker Retzlaff and the 95 of Robert Harrison. And now I'm going to go through the rest of the chase drivers, championship contenders. In 16th is Torrendita, starting in 16th, Torrendita in the 44. Starting in 25th is the 23 of Henry Waters, and starting in 37th is the 43 of Nicholas Grattan. So, tough break for him in qualifying. Hopefully he can try and bounce back in the race for his final race in NR 2003. He's retiring at the end of the season, so this is his final race in the RLANZ. Green flag is out with Jackson Crowder actually got a better run off the start, and Schamberger doesn't have the track position coming into 1 and 2, as we have already got 3 wide, almost 4 wide, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Red Slab Panasonic Cup Series. I think we're almost 5 wide. Be careful if they come into the wall. There's going to have a wreck, and yeah, there it is. Brett Garrett and Jeff down the bottom. Egan, and I think somebody just came back up the track. The brakes are working. So Egan's coming down into Emilio Bebza, Ryan Madden, Untitled Cup Series Season 1 champion Sebastian Woodard. And don't think Nicholas Gretton got any damage there. Race back to the line actually goes to Haley DeVoyes by about 1/100th of a second there. So she will... Oh no. Ryan Madden. Oh, wow. Almost making contact there as they catch up to the pace car. And be careful they don't run into each other, and there also will most likely be pit stops. Make sure they don't wreck. Slowing down. They are coming in fairly hot. Oh no! Oh, they only just barely. Oh, bit of contact.
the 23 got into it.
There it is. Oh my gosh, Ryan Madden gets into Dane Amon. And pit stops, I believe, yes. We're gonna have a look at pit stops, and then Schamberger kind of I don't know if that's a penalty or not, passing the 10, but gets in front of him. Gets in front
Was
of
that
him.
contact?
Dunno, but ooh, there's Retzlaff there. I think he was one of the main causes there. But Schamberger wins the race off the line, and close between two teammates there. Monsell gets in front of, and looks like Dieter's going to get in front of Russell, and another big pack of pitters. Looks like a couple quick pit stops, gas and go by the looks of it. Garrett comes in. Henry Waters. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay, yeah, he's got a lot of damage. I don't know.
I don't.
Oh,
We're gonna hope that he can stay in it.
I don't know if that's probably going to affect him now. Don't know if he's going to be able to win this or not. So we're going to keep an eye out on him. But for now, we're going to have a look and see what has happened to bring out the caution on lap 2 here at Homestead, Miami. Now, it happened when, I think it was when Garrett got into the wall. Retzlaff gets into Garrett. Yep, comes down. Panasonic Cup Series goes around. Slow it down there. Egan gets a touch from Panasonic Cup Series. And then Jeff. Oh,
Brendan Jeff got into the 78 when he's coming down.
He just had nowhere to go. Egan gets into the outside wall in front. A lot of drivers actually did very well to slow down. And I believe that, I don't know who else was in it. Retzlaff gets back into Panasonic Cup Series. I think I'll speed it up and slow it down a little bit more. There we go. Henry Waters actually got into Egan. That's what happened to him.
Oh.
And yeah, and then Egan gets into Tyler Selspin as well.
Oh.
And that's what I saw Emilio Bebza getting into Henry Waters. And I don't think anybody else was heavily involved. Don't think so. Gonna keep on going here. And no, everybody just bunched up. Oh no, Bebza got into Thacker, or the other way around. And a little bit of slight contact with Woodard and Garrett by the looks of it. So I think we're gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna go to the restart, not gonna have any... I think we pretty much analysed it. But yeah, there we go. One championship contender involved in that, and that would have been Henry Waters. If I can find him. There he is. You can see that front end damage. Don't know if he's going to be able to stay up to pace. So yeah, we'll be right back for restart number 1 here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Alright, let's have a look at the retirements. Those 4 drivers, Brandon Jeff, Ryan Madden, Matthew Egan and Tyler Selspin. Tough end to those guys' season. But yeah, Egan will actually we'll actually see him in Telstra Cup Series Season 2 in that number 41 machine, in a Ford actually, because the All-Star race winner Bill Colby didn't want to reserve, so the runner-up got it, and that was Egan. But restart number 1 here on lap number 7. Green flag's back out, and look at the...
They're already double file back here.
Yeah, big, huge spread. It's always crazy. For some reason, the microphone keeps on. Yeah, that's because of Henry Waters, because he's got a lot of damage. He's actually going to be holding up Nicholas Gratton on the outside. Actually holding up a lot of drivers. Nicholas Gratton's going to be shuffled up to the outside of 4 wide. Almost 4 wide. Is he going to get into the wall? Yes, he will. Is there anything up front? Nicholas Gratton's going to be slowed down. You see Torrendita's stuck on the outside as well. Schamberger off to a good lead at the moment. And he's got 2 Stuart Haas drivers right, well, I say right behind him, but he's really got a good lead. Crowder getting into stab, but it's alright. I think more contact further up with the wall. Nicholas Gratton actually setting his fastest lap of the race, even though that's down 34th fastest. Right now...
Oh, if he can keep that up, he can get to the front, probably.
Yeah.
If he gets
That's
those fastest
if he gets more
times.
speed. As Harrison, Kelly, and
4 wide.
more drivers getting into the wall. You'll see that a lot throughout this race. As, yeah, they just can't help but overshoot turn 4 on that outside. And so you can see that Ian Perez has the fastest lap time of the race so far. He's back in 25th with a 27.037. That's his fastest. He's still running fairly fast at the moment as well. They're really settling down now, even though there is a lot of 3 wides still going on. At least they're not like wrecking. But they're almost 4 wide. And Brayley's in the wall now. This is going to be a struggle with what was I about to say? Struggle with a full race recording, because it's been a while, and this is I guess this is going to be a fairly long race.
Yeah.
When was the last time they pitted? Lap 4, so it is around a 30 lap fuel gap. So you should see them pitting around lap 34, I reckon. I did kind of check that out, but a bit more 3 wide going on with Fraser, Stuart Gratton and Harrison. They file out of that. I think Harrison gets into the wall, I think. They're starting to get into the swing of things here. That too, of Jackson Crowder, he's going fairly fast at the moment, fastest lap of the race, and he could catch up to Schamberger. Actually running fast laps everywhere. Jackie Lodderman getting his personal best for the race. I may need to turn up my... For some reason, my microphone likes to quieten down for some reason. It's odd.
Yeah.
So you probably heard a microphone boost, all you guys who are listening, because Camtasia's doing something really weird with the microphone at the moment. But Seems as though, no, they just lost about 9/10 there. As they are battling at the moment, that'll help Schamberger extend his lead. And yeah, I just noticed Henry Waters. He is a champion. He is a championship contender, but he's definitely not going to win the championship. At the looks of it, for now, the only way he's going to win it is if he's the only one left on track. That actually was the case for Sebastian Woodard in Telstra Cup Series Season 1, when he was the only driver left out on only championship contender left out on track.
Oh, wow.
And that's how he won the championship. But now Henry Waters
This might be interesting between the two.
Yeah, they're two championship contenders. Is he going to hold them up? Not necessarily, but Crowder's riding the bumper of Schamberger now.
Oh, we've got a battle for the lead.
Well, it's Foreman at the moment. Right on the bumper now. It's lost a lot of ground. Crowder trying to get to the inside. And there's 4 wide behind with Henry Waters. They get out of that as Henry Waters drops down. And Stuart Grattan in the top 10. Another one of his good races. He's had a lot of bad luck lately in the Suncorp Cup Series. And oh my! Daniel Williams and Daniel Strong. The two Daniels going to the very bottom, down to the yellow stuff. They were able to save it. Don't know what happened there. We're going to actually quickly rewind that. Is there a battle for the lead first? Yeah. They're side by side, but we're and it's Robert Harrison in the wall further back. We're all clear with that there. But right now Schamberger's keeping the lead. I'm gonna quickly. Oh, Henry Waters still causing a few problems. We're gonna have a quick little replay back. What happened with these guys? They had a really big save. It happened another lap earlier. There it is. All the way to almost to the very bottom. Williams on Strong. They could have gone to the inside wall if they kept on going.
Yeah.
They were able to get off each other and keep on going.
It was a good save.
Definitely. Schamberger's still leading at the moment, but at a 3 wide. Stuart Grattan shuffled fairly high. I don't think he actually did hit the wall. No, he didn't. But oh no, Jackson Crowder did take the lead there. But now Drew Schultz come to join the battle and go 3 wide on the inside. Schamberger's going to get shuffled high, but there's no run on that inside really. So Schultz going to fall back a bit, and Crowder's going to clear both of them and take the lead. Henderson, the Cup Series, hard into the wall further back. But no other contact. He's going to just go back into the line there. Now a little bit of a battle. Teammates Riley and Russell, a bit of Josh Crash and Dominic Anthony. Just want to have a quick little look at that. This Nicholas Grattan's actually moving his way up a little bit. Like, he's got a lot of speed at the moment. Just overtake by overtake, he'll make it, and he's actually going to be in the, well, sort of in the middle of 4 wide. As Riley's on the outside, they're going to quickly get out of that. And Schamberger has fallen back to 4th position at the moment, and a new threat has risen for Schamberger. If he keeps on falling back like this, he could get passed by Torrendita. field again. Nice little pack here with Stuart Grattan, Kelly, Perez, Harrison, Stab, and Josh Crash, and Samantha Russell joining the mix. They're also going to catch up to Hayley DeVoyes and Woodard. And there's Logan Brown, all pretty much in the middle of nowhere, sitting nicely in 10th position at the moment, as there's a bit more three wides. Schamberger's been able to catch up to these two again. He's going to take or try to take second. He will, as those two are going to get shuffled up high. So that's going to help Jackie Lodderman catch up to them. This is exactly what Crowder wants at the moment. These guys to keep on battling.
Here comes Torndeater.
Yeah, he's coming fairly fast, trying to get around Lodderman and Schultz so he can contend, or he can challenge Schamberger for the championship. But it's lap 31 at the moment, and these drivers should be coming into pit roads very soon. I may have been a bit off with the calculations. It was only a rough estimate, so they should be coming in very soon.
Yeah.
I thought I heard a couple drivers dropping off, but not yet. Oh no, I said lap 34, didn't I? Yeah. So in a few more laps time, we'll see pit stops for the first time on green. Starting to go single file. I was going to say that Bill Colby now challenging for second, and it's Henry Waters again, but there's an added factor, Kanan Thacker. This could actually go in Schamberger's favour, depending on whether they pit or not. Schamberger's going low because he knows what's coming. But no, he's dropping off to pit road. Be careful that they don't make any contact. You see the drivers going high to avoid those drivers dropping off to pit road. But our first pit stops come on the end of lap 33 onto lap 34. Just as I expected, I think a few drivers they even hit the wall because they were going high to avoid them. So Crowder's still leading, but Henry Wood is causing a little bit of... And everybody else is coming in, almost contact with them. Coming down, Schamberger's staying out. Dominic Anthony, Daniel Williams, Daniel Strong all staying out. As keep an eye out on Patrick Schamberger, as he's going to get out in front of Bill Colby. But now it's looking at Jackson Crowder and seeing where he ends up. And a long pit stop for Dane DeVoyes. Don't know what's wrong with his car. Maybe a bit too much of hitting the wall. As... Oh, Crowder with a slow pit stop. And I believe Ben Braley got out in front. Multiple drivers getting out in front of him. And now Patrick Schamberger got to keep an eye on where he comes out compared to the field. DeVoyes gets out in front, but he doesn't have too much speed. He's going to try and thread the needle. Schamberger between Thacker and DeVoyes. And he's going to take the lead. Don't know if Dane DeVoyes is... No, Dane DeVoyes, I think he's a lap down. But as the last drivers to pit, I'm actually not sure who's pitted and who's not. So Oh, Crowder and Logan Brown to the almost the bottom of the track there. Go back very quickly and see what happened with them. Oh, it's happened with Williams and Strong. Make contact, just a tiny contact, and they save it. As, yep, Schamberger has taken the lead. There's a lot of lapped cars around as well. There's almost half a second, yeah, there's more than a half a second gap between Colby and Schamberger at the moment. And Nicholas Grattan has dropped off a bit as well. I want to make sure, I want to see where Torrendita is at the moment. He is actually in 9th place at the moment, but he's 4 seconds back. Bill Colby catching up to Schamberger. Here comes Henry Waters again. He's gonna go 3 laps down soon. He's most definitely out of contention for the championship. Now he gets to have fun with these guys and try and shake up the championship. Most possibly. Yeah, here comes Bill Colby, slowly but surely catching up to Schamberger at the moment. So, what are your thoughts on the race so far, Logan?
What's that?
What's your thoughts on the race so far?
We're beginning to spread out a lot. I'm realizing.
Yeah, most definitely pit stops did that to them, and but that doesn't mean that we won't see a caution as lapped cars and just pure running into each other, because we've already seen it happen twice, but still yet to see a caution from it. Out of 4 is where they do like to make contact. And oh, Henry Waters gonna go low, or try to go block Schamberger. Henry Waters could have easily been turned there, but now Schamberger's at risk of losing the lead, as here comes Bill Colby on the inside. Got to keep an eye on 2 things: the battle for the lead and Henry Waters. Schamberger making the high side work. Colby with a bad run into 1. And there's 2 lapped cars trying to get back on the lead lap. There are at the moment 6 drivers, or 5 drivers 1 lap down, who stay on the pace, but I don't think Kane and Thacker is really on the pace at the moment. As Retzlaff is the next driver to be a lap down. Don't know what happened. I don't know if he was involved in the wreck on lap 2 or if he got this damage on pit road. But either way, he's going to get swallowed up by this pack. Next lap 2. He's 1.2 seconds slower in pace. And yep, they're going to get around him on the front stretch here. Or is Retzlaff going to almost get into him there? That's going to help Bill Colby try and get around Schamberger for a second time. There he goes, taking the lead. Lap 48, or lap 47. Scherberger's going to try and do a crossover. Colby gets a good run on that outside. Nicholas Grattan has gained a few positions here. Now up to 25th. Trying to possibly get ready and get set up for the next round of pit stops. See if he can hopefully catch up to Schamberger. Now we're almost halfway through this race. Well, I say almost. There's still about 67. Lap 67 is halfway. Or after lap 67.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
All good. Still battling for the lead at the moment. And Bill Colby is also... Bill Colby's up there battling for the lead. Bobby Fraser's catching up to Schamberger and Colby at the moment.
And Bill Colby takes that. Looks like he's gonna get around him.
Yeah, leads yet again another lap. Try and push Schamberger to the high side and get Fraser around him so that cause some problems for this championship contender at the moment. Next driver is Tarandita still. He's going to be pushed out of the top 10. Schamberger gonna try and get the lead back off of Bill Colby. Gonna go to the inside, but he's gotta deal with Ben Brayley on the inside, who is trying to get his lap back at the moment. This has been an ongoing battle for quite a few laps now.
Just going back to the lead.
Dayton Amon has lost a bit of the draft by the looks of it. He's not looking too well at the moment. He's 4/10 off the pace, and well, I mean, he's like 20 seconds or so behind. So he should be caught up to. Still, like, it's still going to take a lot of time until he gets lapped, and pit stops will happen, so it's unlikely that he will get lapped on the track. Three wide behind Fraser at the moment. Schamberger still on the high side, struggling to get past Colby at the moment. Gonna get into that middle groove, gonna get underneath him here. And almost 4 wide. They're 3 wide at the moment. Schamberger, Brayley and Harrison, 2 lapped cars down the bottom. Harrison, not much grip on the inside, and they're gonna go back single file. And there's 4 wide behind. That's Retzlaff in the wall. He is fairly slow at the moment with all that damage. And Perez is down pit road. Early pit stop or don't know what he's doing. Early pit stop by the looks of it. Oh, and it's Henry Waters again. Back again to cause some issues with the with the leaders at the moment. As are they going to get past him safely for now? Yes. What's he going to do with Schamberger? He's going to hold him up. And we're 3 wide with Brayley at the moment. They're going to go by. Logan Brown's going to get by easily. Dane DeVoyers and Crowder's going to get by fairly easily. The wreck on lap 2, since then, there really hasn't been too much going on. It's been a 2-car breakaway as well. Fraser and Colby at the moment, as drivers are heading down pit road early. A little bit of a strategy change by the looks of things. 22nd at the moment for Nicholas Grattan. Schamberger still in 3rd, and Torrendita in 13th.
What?
Or at least I think he's in 13th still. He's being shuffled back. Wait. There he is. Okay. And Henry Wood is the playing factor there. Unfortunate for Henry Waters though. He came here to win a championship. This is probably the only reason he's staying out, because it's the championship race and he's a championship contender. One of the only reasons he's staying out, just in case somebody messes up, as most of the pit stops are going to start now. Start with Schamberger and Brown as our first 2 front runners for the main part, or top 10 drivers at least. Colby's in, Crowder's in, DeVoyers is in. These drivers trying to stay on the high side, but Woodard gets into the wall there. Gonna hold up Haley DeVoyers. They're not gonna make any contact or anything. They're not gonna spin each other out or anything. Keeping an eye out with Fraser. He's coming in now. I think that's all the leaders now, except for 2 Daniels. Daniel Williams and Daniel Strong staying out. So we're going to see where Bobby Fraser comes out with all the others. So he's getting 4 tyres, as most drivers are most likely. Out he comes. Where is he going to be compared to the others though? Exited pit road. Who's the next driver? There's Schamberger and Colby. Where's Fraser? Fraser is going to get out ahead of him by the looks of things. And yes, he will. Schamberger falling back still, as the last drivers are gonna come in. Schamberger trying to split the middle through Brown and Colby. And Harrison's going to get out right in front of him. It's not going to do anything though. Colby's lost a lot of ground on the high side. Schamberger's going to get out in front of both of them. Now has got to catch up to Colby. Oh, not Colby, Fraser. That's the second time I've done that tonight, whatever. Torrendita at the moment in 12th place, with Schamberger in second. Right now is 6 seconds, I believe. No, 7 seconds in front. Now Nicholas Grattan's in 19th. Okay, that's where he is. But he's a long way back. Not sure if he's going to be able to... We're past halfway as well. It's going to freeze a little bit for a second. Sorry about that. Oh wait, never mind. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. Schamberger on the inside right now is Bill Colby. And they've been able to catch up to Bobby Fraser. But now that they're battling, he's gonna pull away a little bit. Most likely. Don't think that's the case at all though. Because they were able to catch up to him even though they were battling. And oh my gosh! Henry Waters hits the inside wall. And that may be a caution for whatever that was. No. Henry Waters may be out of the race now. Smoking on the apron down pit road. Don't know what happened to him, but this is probably the end of his race. Right there. And he comes and... Yep, Henry Waters is out of the race. His championship hopes are over. So unfortunate for him, but let's go back and see what happened. Oh wow, he's been clipped off turn 2 hard into the inside wall from Barrington. He's going to stay on the apron. That's going to take him out. But now there's a battle for the lead forming by the looks of it. Quite possibly. You haven't really talked much at all. Logan, you really haven't talked much at all. And gonna get on the inside of Crowder. It's not gonna go badly. It's not gonna go badly. So I thought they were gonna make contact and go to the inside, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna go that way. But Logan Brown may be looking to make it 4 wide. Quite possibly. No, they're gonna go double file for now. Crowder trying to dive in for 3 wide. Not gonna work out though. Right now it's either double file or single file. Right now they've got to try and catch up to Bobby Fraser, who's actually looking for his second win. Schamberger looking for his 3rd win.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, alright. Um,
Sorry, I just had a little situation.
okay. Bill Colby also looking for his third win. And oh wow. Crowder! I don't even know why I was about to say the Sprint Cup Series name, but Crowder looking for his first ever win and to be the first non-chase driver to win a race as well. Or at least who hasn't been in the chase this season.
So a three-way battle for the lead up there.
Yep, three-way with Schenberger, Fraser and Colby. Colby's going to try and stay on the inside. There's not much grip on the inside, and Crowder's going to help Schenberger take the lead for now. And Fraser's going to almost drop back to fourth, but going to try and hold his own for third.
Here goes Jackson Crowder to the lead.
Yep, and he's got a good run on that inside. The outside, at the moment, Schenberger's got a better run there. But I think Torrendita's, he's been catching up quite a bit. He's up to 10th. He's gained at least 2 positions from the pit stops and trying to catch up. These guys keep on battling. And Kane and Thacker may be a factor here now.
Where's Nicholas Gradden running right now?
He's running 17th at the moment. He's also gained 2 positions.
He's gaining slowly, but I think he can get there.
Yeah, let's have a look at his lap time here. 27.354. Front runners at the moment are running 20. Well, he's almost up to pace with the leaders at the moment. Torrendita, he just ran a. Yeah, they're actually running fairly well. With I mean, they're not running like considerably faster that they'll catch him, but every little bit counts.
Yeah.
As it's 3 wide behind and Fraser's trying to take the lead. You've got a pack of lap cars now. About to cause some issues with these leaders. There's Perez, Barrington, Bebzer and Retzlaff. Keep an eye on those guys in the next few laps or so. Crowder holds the fastest lap of the race, so running very, very fast at the moment in this. Schenberger with a great run on the inside, he's going to take the lead. And Perez is in with the early pit stop. You may need to pit one more time than everyone else. But now the leaders have to worry about Retzlaff. And Crowder's just barely going to get by him. Looked like he was about to almost turn him there. Just going to easily get by. As Logan Brown's going to join the mix. Gets around Colby for now. There's a huge split between 5th and 6th at the moment. Almost 3 seconds. And Logan Brown almost turning Retzlaff there. Trying to get by him. But now there's Bebzer and Barrington. Crowder to worry about. Try and get to the inside of them. Gonna dive in there. Push him out the way. He's gonna keep the lead, but now he's gotta think about how he's gonna get around Barrington. Bebs, now he is gonna slightly hold up the drivers behind as well. Gonna make it 3 wide, and they're gonna be able to get out of it fairly well. Sucks that the championship contenders qualified so far apart as well, which has been seen throughout the whole race pretty much, except for of course Henry Wood, as he started second of the third of the championship drivers. He's out of the race. Actually,
Yeah.
after Barrington, yeah, when Barrington got into him. But yeah, other than that, Schamberger's been running up front for most of it. Toronito's been running fairly midfield-ish, top 10-ish, and Nicholas Grattan towards the back. But Dieter just gained at least 3/10 on the leader at the moment. Oh, on that lap, and Schamberger's coming in for this lap, and Barrington was stuck high. He was trying to get as low as he could to go pit. He was able to do that without any troubles. Now, it was the pit stops which decided the champion in Untitled Cup Series Season 1, but not in the way that you would have thought it to have. As, yeah, there was a wreck with all the drivers trying to get down pit road, and then another wreck, including of this guy right here, Riley, when the number 33 of Ryan Madden and number 13 of Kane and Thacker, who are now teammates in this, came together. And Kane and Thacker was also a championship driver. So yeah, Kane and Thacker and Ryan Madden came together and then collected. I think it was Ryan Madden who came up into Thacker and then went up straight up the track into Riley. They were both out of the race, and Woodard was able to come back out. We actually have 3 championship contenders from Telstra Cup Series Season 1 who are in this race at the moment. They're in this series. And then the other driver, I don't remember who it was. So there was Woodard, Thacker, Riley, and one other driver. I can't remember who it was. It was the 2 of Lewis Panoranda, who's not in this series. Right now, Daniel Williams is leading, of course. He is one of the last to pit, and he's most likely down pit road at the moment. So oh yeah, he's coming down now.
A lot of separation, looks like.
Yeah, I believe provisionally your leader is Bobby Fraser.
Yeah.
And I believe Strong and Harrison are pitting. So Bobby Fraser should be your leader at the moment. A great lead at the moment. And yeah, Daniel Williams just in pit road at the moment. So Bobby Fraser is your leader at the moment, trying to get around Julie Crash. He's got a lot of lap traffic to get by if he wants to stay out in front. and it's, I believe this is 36 laps left in the race now. Really flown by. Lap 99 with 36 to go.
It's been most of the same racing for a while now.
Yeah, Matthew Alexander maybe getting some repairs. He's been down pit road for a while. I'm just waiting for something to happen, because usually when it's quiet for this, there's but yeah, usually when it's quiet for this long, there's probably gonna have something happen. Right now, it's 19 drivers on the lead lap, and the drivers who are the championship contenders who are still out on track are still on the lead lap.
A lot of lap traffic could cause some problems, possibly, for these drivers on the lead lap.
Yeah, definitely, especially if they go forward or if they're really slow. Those two could be very big factors. And I don't know there's anybody necessarily slow except Caden Thacker and Parker Retzlaff, who are on the other side of the track. But they're almost full wide. Julie Crash, Crowder, Garrett and Brown. Now Schamberger's going for the lead. Well, he did take the lead on that lap. But right now, single file. Bill Colby's dropped back to 5th. About, he's 5 seconds behind. So, really falling back. I feel like somebody's gonna cause a caution soon. Less than 30 to go.
Are Schamberger and Bobby Fraser pulling away from the 3rd and 4th and 5th? Or 3rd and 4th?
Yeah.
Where's the 3rd place?
Right there.
Jackson Carter.
37-0.
Yeah.
37-3, 37-2. Oh, no. They're pulling, they're reeling them in at the moment. Don't know what that's going to look like after this lap. After lap 107. Crowder actually lost a 100th of a second there on the leader. And that's mainly because of this lap traffic. Battle for the lead has been pretty much these two at the moment.
Yeah.
These two going double file, that could possibly ruin the battle, or at least make it maybe a bit more interesting, or at least make it better for these two here. What they want is for these two to keep on battling. And they're battling themselves. Means they're definitely falling back a bit because of this constant battling. Should have at least one more cycle of pit stops before this race is over though. Now this 48 has been down pit road for 20 laps straight, or at least 20 laps on track of the leaders. Don't know what his problem is with the car.
But he's still in there.
He's pretty much out of the race. I'd say he's gotten out of the car or something. Battle for 14th and 15th. Stuart Grattan, Nicholas Grattan.
We're gonna go 3 wide.
Yeah, right now Nicholas Grattan's just out there having fun because he knows that he's probably too far back to go for the championship unless something does happen. Schamberger is gonna win the championship.
Where is Torin Dieter running?
9th, but he is 15 seconds back.
Yeah, I don't think there's any chance unless if something happens to Patrick Schamberger.
Yeah.
Pretty much got it.
Then they can this championship he'll be up with Gabriel Wanderley, Aldi Cup Series Season 1 champion, and Sebastian Woodard, Telstra Cup Series Season 1 champion. This is a one-off series, so this also would give him a reserve for the Season 2 of Telstra Cup Series, where he would most likely take the 88, knowing him. Because he is a pretty big Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan.
Yeah.
And now Kelly and Dane Boyers gonna force Schamberger up high, and even Bobby Fraser can't get around him at the moment. This may be what Crowder and Brown needed. Crowder now within a second. I think I should have had it that the championship 4 started on the front row and second row.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah. I know that Napa fan did that and it was exciting. Except this is a longer race and yeah. Plus, and Matthew Alexander, oh no, that's Ian Perez. Never mind. Well, he's coming in for his final pit stop. Yeah, so that should mark the start of the final pit stop cycle. So keep an eye out on any drivers who are on the high side that need to pit end, because we saw that once before. So if Schamberger gets stuck on the high side sometime soon, I think he's pitting the next lap in. So if he gets put up to the high side, he's going to have a few problems getting to pit road. I think he's trying to stay low though, so that he can enter pits fairly safely. Now they're pretty much single file, but I don't think he's coming in this time. He's just going to keep on battling for the lead for now. Now Crowder's going to get around him here. Crowder's really caught up and he's going to take second off of Schamberger. So if Schamberger needs to pit now, he may get into the way of Brayley. Nope, he's not coming in for at least a couple more laps by the looks of things. But for now, we're just still running around like normal. With 15 laps to go, by the looks of it. Yeah, 15 laps to go.
And here goes Crowder to the lead. Just gonna try
Yep.
for it.
These drivers aren't actually too much slower than the leaders. They're doing their own 3 wide at the moment. And now Barrington's going to pull out in front of him. And here comes Schamberger, most likely entering pits. No, he's not. Getting around Schuld and Barrington. And with that, he's going to take the lead. So he could win with, he could win the championship with a race win here. Even though he's got a really big cushion between him and Torrent Dieter at the moment. Well, Dieter just, he gained about 0.25 on him. But that's because he's been battling. I'm not sure what's going to happen in this last round of pit stops, but now Schamberger's been shuffled to the high side. Bobby Fraser takes the lead. If Barrington gets to the inside, that could cause problems if Schamberger wants to go down or needs to go down to pit road. Is he going to take the risk? He's not going down yet. There goes Danny Kelly and Parker Retzlaff. But none of the leaders have come in yet. Fraser holds the lead for now. 3 wide behind Schamberger with Brown, Anthony and Barrington. And Schamberger to the low side. I think he's going to pit now. But no, he's not. Yes, he is. Okay, there he goes with Dane DeVoyes. Barrington to the wall a bit there as well. These drivers now single file. I think Fraser and Crowder will be next. The front runners to come in as well as Brown. Keep an eye out for now. If they do come in, that's what we'll be focusing on. As Fraser stays out. Crowder comes in. So we're going to keep going with Fraser for now. He's still the only leader out on track who hasn't pitted yet. So yeah, down he comes. It's Schult, Brayley, and he comes. Now where is he compared to the others? I can't get a good camera view with all the others. So there's Schamberger. Don't think that was for position though. Out comes Fraser. Now, where is... There's Crowder. Schamberger looks like he got a bad pit stop. But Crowder's going to take the lead for now. Where is Schamberger? He fell back.
Yeah.
To... as 10 car and 17 car. He's fallen back to 4th.
Oh.
As, yeah, there's the 17. And 95 going to come up into the leaders. Not going to cause too much trouble. Crowder leading at the moment. Schamberger now about 3 seconds back. Now where's Torrent Dieter? Oh wow. Okay. He's fallen back quite a bit. Nicholas Grattan is still on the lead lap, but I don't think he's too far from being lapped. Oh, there's Stuart Grattan, who right now is in 15th, so there's Nicholas Grattan.
And how many wet laps do we have left?
5 laps to go.
Oh.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, looks like Patrick Schamberger is going to be your champion. The Suncorp Cup Series.
There's a good battle for the lead.
Yeah, Bobby Fraser with Jackson Crowder, but now here's Stuart Grattan. Not going to cause too much trouble. It's going to make him go 3 wide for it though, as Crowder's going to clear both of them. But Fraser looking for the crossover, not going to get there at the moment. Two laps to go now. Battle for the lead at the moment. It's Russell trying to get his lap back, I think. Yeah. There is Nicholas Grattan. And there's Torrendita. Schamberger is in 4th at the moment. But for Jackson Crowder, the white flag is out.
White flag.
Question is, can Bobby Fraser take the win off? This will be Crowder's first and only win, but Bobby Fraser looking for a 3rd win. And Crowder, this will be a first non-chase driver to win a race, or who hasn't been in the chase. But here comes Bobby Fraser, but it's going to be Jackson Crowder who wins the race.
Jackson Crowder.
Patrick Schamberger wins the Suncorp Cup Series Championship, finishing in 4th position. As around comes the rest. Here comes Torrendita.
Here comes Torrendita.
Going to finish 2nd in the championship by finishing 11th in the race. And here comes Nicholas Grattan, 3rd in his final NR 2003 season. I'm saying this even though there is the Supercars Championship over at TRL's channel, Stuart's channel, but to be honest, that doesn't really count, as he will come home 3rd in this championship. Still a good effort for him making it to the championship 4, but thank you, Nicholas Grattan, for being such a great driver. You will be missed, but Patrick Schamberger is your champion. Jackson Crowder gets the win. And that's it for the Suncorp Cup Series. Next, well, you've got the Audi Cup Series on Stuart's channel. Hopefully the Tropicana Cup Series starts. Oh, there's your race winner, by the way. He must have gone out for another lap. But yeah, hopefully the Tropicana Cup Series starts at around Christmas time. Something else that will be at Christmas time, the RLANZ Jingle Bells 500 special event, the first special event of the RLANZ, which will be including a lineup of different special events. And just to finish it off for now, let's have a look at this victory lap for Jackson Crowder. I'm pretty sure he's the only one who actually stayed out on the track as well. Yeah, I think. No, never mind. Okay, but congratulations to Jackson Crowder on winning the race. Congratulations to Patrick Schamberger for winning the championship. So you may see me around different places. Be ready for the sign-ups next week, next Saturday. That'll be for the Jingle Bells 500. That's Christmas special event. on the RLANZ channel, so go into the links in the description. You'll see a link to the main channel, RLANZ channel there, and you may see me around in like the Aldi Cup Series and Tropicana Cup Series, commentating every now and then. So yeah, it's been a great season. I decided to do this to reboot the original Telstra Cup Series on this channel, and I'd say it was a success. So thanks all for participating, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you next time, whenever that may be. Bye bye! This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorised written consent of RLANZ Broadcasting. RLANZ would like to thank all of our fans for your support. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.